좋습니다. 시작해보십시다. 보미킹. 이름이라던가 그런 거 좀 바꿀 수 있나? 설정. 취소. 아니 설정. 다 날아갈 뻔했네. 이름 한글 안 되는 거 너무 그건데. 좋아요. 저번 시간에 스토리를 설명하기 너무 방대한 걸. 어쨌든 제가 무슨 고대의 머시갱이를 볼 수 있다는 사실을 알게 되었고요. 그래서 그로 인해 벌어지는 해프닝들을 겪고 있습니다. 네. 이 정도면 좀 잘 요약한 거 아니야? 어쨌든 얘네들도 마법사라서 먹을들과는 다른데 저는 그 마법사들 중에서도 이제 선택받은 무슨 고대의 눈을 가진 마법사라고 하네요. 서머너? 생각해보니 이렇게 걸어갈 필요가 없는 것 같은데. 봅시다. 그냥 초록불 타고 가면은 바로 도착하는 거를 뺑뺑뺑뺑 돌고 있네요. 가자. 여수님. 피그 교수. 교수님이 어디 계실까이? 여기 안에 있네요.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather
Makes no
unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox. It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir,
No?
I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
네.
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us.
도서실에서 꼭 저런 놈들 있어.
Still,
중요한
we
장면
need time to study
찢어놔가지고
what remains.
내용 파악 못하게
Perhaps we
하는
can
놈.
still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive, Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a
퍼시블
professor here.
렉햄?
The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
뭐라고 말씀하실 거예요?
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
네.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing
조지가
pages while
누구지?
you're gone.
까먹었어.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return.
처음에
and
용가리한테
don't neglect
잡아먹힌
your
그
friends.
아저씨인가?
You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
좋아요. 일단 메인 퀘스트 완료했고, 초등학생의 나이에 겪는 대학 생활이라 내일 읽기. 여기 있나? 루칸 브레틀비. 마지막 라운드를 치르려면 평소 만나던 장소로 찾아와줘. 가능한 한 빨리 로어 호그스필드에서 만나. 룩 우드와 할로우에 대해 이야기를 하고 싶은데 성 밖에서 얘기하는 게 안전할 것 같아. 오케이, 성 밖에서 얘기하자고 하네요.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
오케이, 나가서 만나러 갑시다. 저기를 빨리 가고 싶은데 빨리 갈 수가 없네. 세계지도. 생각한 것보다 지역이 더 넓은데? 하일랜드 지도입니다. 로어 호그스필드 마을. 호그스미드 말고 호그스필드라는 곳도 있네요. 여기 동네 이름이
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked
그러니까
that I
호그가
teach you
붙는
an additional
이게
defensive spell. Please complete the assignments
특징인가?
I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
해야 될 게 많아졌는데 퀘스트를 일단 봐봅시다. 일단 뭐부터 찍어야 되나? 약초학 수업부터 들어볼까요? 수업을 듣고 나가자 그럼. 자, 약초학 수업에 가봅시다. 바깥으로 나가야 되는군요. 오랜만이라 키를 까먹었다. 큰일 났다. 이동. 조조님 구독 감사합니다. 자, 수업을 들으러 가보자. 나는 성실한 학생이니까. 응? 문 열어.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
되게 의상이
Professor Garlic.
독특하시네.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
이름이 어떻게
here.
마늘
You'll
교수냐?
need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
안녕하세요.
Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
나 혼자 교복 안 입은 거 봐.
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb.
베네무스 텐타큘라가 뭐야?
Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio.
귀여워.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
당겨봅시다.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and cut out the soil.
심어.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
와.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
꼭 한 번에 이렇게
Now
뭉텅이로
for our next
뽑아내는.
task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief
프로페서
word.
그 마늘
I wonder
씨와
if hippogriffs like knot grass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
귀가 먹는 줄
I'll say,
알았어요.
I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes, of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting
이
table
정도면
here in
거의
the classroom.
헤르미온느급 아닐까?
Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or
재배
roses?
테이블에서 꽃파카 시야 심기. 재배 테이블? 아,
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
좋아요. 내가 바로 그냥 싹이 자라나는데?
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll
이걸로
let
꽃을
Professor Sharp
재배해가지고
tell you about
그
that.
포션 만드는 데 쓰나 보다.
What say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora.
중국산
the
깨무는
Chinese chomping
양배추.
cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
사람 손을 먹으려고 하는 양배추. 흔찮구만.
Hello.
안녕.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm
Oh.
Leander. I'll be showing you the
아,
Chinese
세우세요님
chomping cabbages.
호스팅 감사합니다.
Up these stairs will take us there.
남님도
But
어서
you'll
오세요. 저희는 지금 중국산 깨무는 양배추를 가지러 가는 길이에요.
Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
여러분도 중국산
Excuse
깨무는
me?
양배추를 보신 적
Your duel
있나요?
with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh,
Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
차이니즈 점핑 캐비지.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry.
같이
no
일하는 거
problem.
아니었어?
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
아, 오케이. 아시오. 아키오. 아키오. 아, 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 아. 아.
Repairer.
아. 잠깐만. 스킬을 어떻게 바꾸더라? 이게 아쉬운가? 레비오소. 아시오. 아, 오케이. 얘를 들어서 아닌가? L1을 누른 상태로 R을 눌러 힐을 열고 중국산 게임만 정 L1을 L1 R L1을 눌러 R 오케이. 하나를 더 해야 되는 건가? 모르겠다. 일단 다 가져가고 L1을 누르면
Look at that. They'll take anything they can get their mouths on.
나 선물.
Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the denoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters.
된 건가?
Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight.
아, 얘
Not saying
전투할
you
때
can't go
쓰는
it
건가
alone,
보다.
but well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants
독위드와
too.
데스캡.
Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
오케이. 자기 혼자 터져버리네. 그럼 이거 챙겨두면 좋겠다. 오케이. 중국산 깨무는 양배추. 자, 다시 갈릭 교수님께 돌아가 봅시다. 응? 방금 뭐 뜨지 않았나? 마디풀 가지? 오. 파밍할 게 좀 많네.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Miss.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
오.
Thank you, Professor.
저는
Looking
풀떼기엔
after plants
관심이
isn't all that thrilling
없어요.
to me.
I think you'll come to see that the fruit is well worth the labor. As we herbologists like to say, tend to your plants and they'll tend to you.
역시
Well, I
풀떼기보다는
suppose that's
고기지.
everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Those mandrakes are really
호박가는
relishing their new
4분 정도 더
pots.
기다려야
Only
되네요.
cost me my damned hearing.
좋아요. 일단 수업 들었고
We must first.
다음 마법약에 출석하기.
Revelio.
어디로 가야 하는 거지? 마법약이 어디지? 아, 일단 4분 동안 딴 거 하고 와야 되는 건가? 그러면 여기 아래쪽에 있네요. 이쪽으로 가야 해요. 점술. 웨이포인트에 찍었던 데가 있어가지고.
Would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
와, 나 학교 다닐 때도 이렇게 열심히 공부 안 했는데.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
네. 좋아요.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
호클럼프즈. 이게 요리지. 구독 감사합니다.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology
재료도
class, and rarer
공급해주면
ones
정말
can be
좋을
purchased.
텐데.
Others, however, may be harder to obtain and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time
에둘루스
around.
마법약. 좋아요.
My parents can...
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
애들이 다 마법약 만들었다.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
왜?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
너랑 뭔 상관?
And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere.
와, 위즐리 가문은
Anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an
이때부터
Edurus
빨간
potion.
머리에 초록눈이.
I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's
Fwooper
office
feather.
with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
그래?
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
오케이. 허리요.
Remember,
잡종견털. 오케이. 잡종견털이랑 여기 있다. 푸퍼의 깃털이요. 분홍색 부엉이 같이 생긴 애가 푸퍼인가 봐요. 상자. 아. 일단 이거 파괴하고 1, 3 됐다. 장비 좀 안 입는 거 다 팔아야겠는데. 진홍색 미스틱 앙상블? 좀 이뻐 보이는데요, 옷이? 오. 17이잖아. 이거 훨씬 좋은데? 오케이, 나머지는 다 파는 걸로. 약간 느낌이 뮬란 비스무리하게 된 것 같긴 한데. 오러 사무국. 오진과 버크는 일반 개점 시간 외에도 활동량이 증가했으며 특히 한밤중에 가게 뒷문으로 의심스러운 배달이 이루어졌습니다. 당신은 새로 영입된 오러 중 한 명입니다. 추후 지시사항을 따르십시오. 애쉬 와인더 알.
Reparo. Here.
오.
Potato.
오케이. 다 터온 건가? 나옵시다.
potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the fupa feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Endurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
오케이.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
Keep your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
네. 저기 있다.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
오. 이건가? 에드로스. (30초는) 기다려야 되나 봐요.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
오.
Get it!
오.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
Now, Mr. Weasley.
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor again. Mr.
그리핀도르
Weasley
감점당했는데?
did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
말하진
Wasn't
않을
expecting
거지.
that literally to blow up in my face. It was rather brilliant, though. I'd better clean up. You should finish brewing your potion if you haven't already.
I brewed an Edurus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy
Ah,
helping Mr.
지켰네.
Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron,
아싸.
I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
네.
I think each of us has had
와,
enough excitement for
마법약
one day.
수업도
Class is
다
dismissed.
들었고. 다음은
My robes are going to reach with inspiration.
다음 수업은 뭘 들어야 되나?
I can never get mine to think.
네, 퀘스트. 네티 만나기. 그 전에 과제를 깨러 가봅시다.
What are you up to now?
아, 이거는 따로 해야 되나 보네. 일단 그러면 퀘스트. 네티를 만나러 가봅시다. 세계지도. 아. 설마 여기까지 걸어가야 되는 거 아니지? 아, 살짝 아, 살짝 오반데. 오케이. 그러면 바깥으로 나가야 되는데 중앙홀 통해서 밖으로 나가야겠다. 언제 걸어서 이제 갑니까?
Obviously, the best greenhouse is the one with the dangerous plants.
It's about time.
밖으로 나가버리고.
I don't find potions bearable.
와, 귀신 날아다닌다. 잠깐만.
I find this location a little
You
Nice.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I
I
invented
try to
blue
imagine the
powder.
great witches in
플루가루가 필요해. 오. 옷차림이 뭐라고 해야 되나? 닥터 스트레인지에 나오던 수행원들 옷 같다고 해야 되나? 앞으로 500보만 더 걸으면 돼. 일단은 가봅시다. 여기는 또 뭘까요? 아, 얼른
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most
자물쇠 따는 마법을 배워야 다 들쑤시고 다닐 텐데. 굿. 버섯이다. 앞으로 400보만 걸으면 돼. 파밍할 거 다 하고. 와. 호그와트. 이것도 부술 수 있지 않나? 아, 맞네요. 웡이 조각상이 있어. 유니버셜 스튜디오 가고 싶다. 날 좀 풀리면 진짜 뭐 어디 여행이나 좀 다녀올까 봐요. 와우. 여기가 거긴가? 그쪽인가? 그 해그위드가 살던. 이 양은 뭐죠?
Incendio.
양이 생각보다 튼튼하네. 오. 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 뭔가 뾰롱 하는 소리가 났는데. 아, 이런. 일단 장비를 가는 것보다
I should investigate.
좀 장비를 팔고 다시 돌아와야 될 것 같네요. 저기 가면은 마을 있으니까. 아, 거의 도착했네 그래도. 아이.
It is good to see you, my friend.
이 멀리는 시험 챌린지 뭘까?
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I don't know.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair, and the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
네티는 참
Be on your guard.
I've always
정의롭구만.
said that travel broadens the mind.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
뭐지? 나 근데 상점이 좀 들르고 싶은데 상점이 없나? 여기는? 안녕하세요.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh,
Can I
thank
help you?
goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
재밌겠다.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid! Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
너무 위험한 부탁을 예스럽지 않게 부탁하는 것 같은데.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially, a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now.
네.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's
아스트롤라베만
last
얘한테 주고
alleged
나머지는 다
location
내가 가져도
against the
된다는
lake's
거야?
topography,
나름 나쁘지
depth charts,
않은데.
and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back.
오케이.
I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
Sounds as if her astrolabe is just
일단
northeast of the
기다려봐.
dock. I should dive down and see.
잠수해서 찾는 것도 나쁘진 않지만 일단은 난 상점에 좀 들려야겠어.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
기다려. 나 순간 욕으로 봤어요.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello. I'm Jalal
어떻게
Singh,
이름이
and this is my potion shop.
제럴 쌤이.
I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
자, 다
What can I help
팔아봅시다.
you with today?
자, 판매하기. 로그. 일단 이거 팔고.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
다 팔아줍시다.
I hope to see you again sometime.
생긴 걸 좀 봐야겠는데. 장비. 일단 이게 더 나고. 이것도 이게 더 강하고. 엄청난데. 생긴 것만 좀 바꿔줄까요? 이거 어때? 난 목 갑갑한 건 별로 안 좋더라. 오, 이거 좀 깐진데? 약간 죽음을 먹는 자 같은 느낌이네. 오케이, 이걸로 간다. 하고 안쪽 옷은 검은색 세트로 맞춰주고요. 터빈이 깐지긴 한데. 장갑. 지팡이 손잡이는 이게 멋있긴 하다. 오케이. 다 꾸몄으니까 나머지는 다.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
다
What do you have
팔아버립시다.
for sale?
What can I help you with today?
팔아. 아, 좋아요.
I hope to see you again sometime.
다 팔고.
I never thought Ramrock's loyalists.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
고블린이
Hardly.
있네.
I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
오.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though
고블린
most would think
화가.
it an unusual path for a goblin.
Most of my family work in metal or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
불쌍해. 아, 저 풀떼기가 가리는 거 화나네.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here. I did enchant the carts to slip.
오케이.
It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
야, 내가 찾아줄게. 이건가? 아, 일단 호수 속으로 들어가라고 했었지.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be
They
surprised.
must have come this way. Think!
이건 또 뭐야?
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time.
빅터
Oi!
루크워드.
Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student, you can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
스투페파이.
There you are. I can barely feel it. Ready to scurry back to Hogwarts.
Cowards! Going up! Child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
내가 사람을 죽여버렸네.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
리신이다. 특정 마법에 대한 약점과 같은 기주한 적의 정보를 알 수 있어.
We can hold them off!
I'm not going
Oh.
anywhere with you.
센데.
This student of a surely! Is that the best you...
나 죽음.
Such a childish spell!
뭐라? 방어막으로 못 막는데?
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
좀 친해. 오케이.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy it.
We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere with you.
That's just... You'll take this student over my dead body!
죽어라.
Cowards! Going
죽어라.
child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Pay for your deeds. You little
잡았다.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
안녕하세요. Are you
Are
okay?
you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's
Ashwinder.
thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own
아내가
shop in
있으시구나.
Knockdown Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth? You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
Incendio! That's that. Settled.
Yes, how beautiful!
Incendio! Incendio! I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
오, 사라지는 거 봤어요? 신기하게 사라지네. 아, 일단은 검은 옷에 잠수를 잠수를 하면 하는 건데 숨을 쉴 수가 있나? 섬을 노렸어. 잠수는 어떻게 하는 거지?
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
아하. 아, 물속은 안 보여주네. 아, 이런 식으로. 오, 그 좋은 템들이 막 떨어져 있네요. 위젠웰드 뭐야? 아스트롤라베다.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
일단 다른 것도 다 주워가도록 하겠습니다. 엠블럼 스카프. 여기까지인가? 특이한 은탕. 막 인어 같은 거 있고 그럴 줄 알았는데 생각보다 그렇게 위험하진 않은데?
32.
데모버전님 구독 감사합니다. 올라가. 자, 아스트롤라베? 뭐 그거 어머리지. 올려주러 갑시다. 그럼 진짜 이 부분에서 난파됐나 보네.
Find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, but it wasn't easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
오. 이너 마스크. 한번 봐볼까? 오, 별론데. 음. 1, 2. 어?
On, about your carts.
Oh, yes. Still missing, unfortunately.
보자.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to On.
이것도 이쁘겠다. 일단 여기서 얻은 거 다 팔고.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
What can I do for you?
What do you have for
물건 좀
sale?
팔겠습니다.
What can I help you with today?
다 너무 좋은데? 일단 옷을 갈아입고 해야겠네요.
I hope to see you again sometime.
다 하이스펙 장비잖아. 이게 훨씬 좋고. 얼굴이 너무 별론데? 아, 이거지.
Hello, Mr. Semi.
이래야 좀
What can I do for
장사하는
you?
것처럼 생겼지.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
자, 나머지 다 팔아봅시다. 이것도 팔고, 이것도 팔고, 이것도 팔고.
I hope to see you again sometime.
안경도 바꿔줘야겠는데. 좋아요. 이제 돌아가야 된대. 퀘스트를 한번 봐봅시다. 안뜰까지 가야 돼요. 이젠 빨리 이동할 수 있어. 아까는 열심히 뛰었지만. 자, 안뜰에서 스크럽의 쪽지를 찾아봅시다. 이건 뭐지? 뭔가 움직일 수 있게 생겼는데, 그죠? 부수는 건가?
Incendio.
뭘까요? 응? 여기도 있는데? 이 상자들 뭐 하는 데 쓰는 거지?
Off on another adventure, are we?
일단은 가봅시다. 땅땅따랑땅 땅땅땅땅 땅땅따랑땅 또르르르르. 스크롭은 당신이 찾아낸 책에 관해 알고 있어요. 혹시 책의 내용 중에 빠진 게 있나요? 스크롭은 노출된 장소에서 그 이야기를 하는 게 안전하다고 생각하지 않아요. 스크롭이 다른 쪽지를 남겼어요. 다리 건너 바위로 만든 원 안에 있죠. 조심하세요. 아무한테도 말하지 마시고요.
Scrope? Who is Scrope?
Who is Scrope? Who is Scrope? 스크롭이 누굴까요? 난 자신을 3인칭으로 쓴다는 건 알겠어. 여기서 이제 쪽지를 찾아야 되는데 쪽지 상자 밑에 숨겨놨나? 도대체 뭐지? 아까 그 뭔가 스크롤 같은 것처럼 숨겨놨을 것 같은데. 어? 저건가? 여기 공중에 뭐가 있냐? 아, 이래서 상자 끌 수 있게 해놨구나. 갖다 대라. 올라가기 전에 여러분 저 잠시만요. 다녀왔습니다. 거의 다 왔어요. 원형의 돌기둥들 아래로 내려와 호박을 찾으면 돼요. 호박 안을 열어보세요. 거기서 상심하고만 불쌍한 스크롭을 도와줄 수 있어요.
Pumpkins. Oh, I think I know just the place.
펌프킨, 펌킨, 펌킨, 펌. 따리라라란. 뭐야? 오. 호수아비 막. 호수아비가 슬퍼하고 있는데? 어? 어쨌든 호박밭에서 다른 쪽지를 또 찾아야 됩니다. 나 여기 안으로 좀 들어가 볼까요? 그러면 못 얻었었던 상자. 가방. 밖으로 나가라고 되어 있네요. 나가서. 뭔가 이 호박밭에 호박밭 어디를 말하는 걸까요? 텃밭에서 찾으라고 하는 거 보면 여기인데. 왜? 아, 하지 말라고?
This looks intriguing.
왜 흥미롭지? 여기 아래 뭐 동굴 같은 거 있나 본데? 됐다. 호클럼프즈. 이건 뭐죠? 뭔지 몰라도 일단 땡겨볼까? 이러면 뭔가 생기나? 이러면 되나? 아, 오케이. 땡긴 다음에 불을 붙여. 밀렸다. 이렇게 가는 거 맞나? 여기는 어디를 통하는 길이지? 뭘까요? 결투용 글러브. 뭐 의미 있는 장소는 아니었던 거 같네요. 그냥 아까 그 아이템 하나 얻으러 오는 장소인가봐. 근데 뭔가 푸해가지고 잘 안 보이네. 우와, 이쁘다. 이거 반딧불이들 어떻게 뭐 잡을 수 있지 않았나? 안 되나 보네. 자, 그러면 일단 쪽지를 다시 찾으러 가봅시다. 쪽지를 과연 어디에 숨겨놨을까요? 설마 여기 타고 위로 올라가는 건가? 그건 아닌 것 같은데. 피리치. 뭔가 뾰롱뾰롱 소리가 여기 어딘가에서 계속 나는데. 그치? 어디 있는 거지? 위치 알려주나 이러면? 여기서 뭘 해야 되는 거야?
Revelio.
어? 어? 여기 있다. 젊은 슬린데린 학생. 지금 궁금해 죽을 지경이겠죠? 무너진 부두의 물가 끄트머리에 있는 스크롭을 만나러 오세요.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
어렵게도 만들었네. 어렵게도 만들었어. 여기면 스크롭으로 만날 수 있는 건가? 여기 아까 제가 왔던 곳 아닌가요?
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. Been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apollonia Black, may she rest in peace, was a student at Hogwarts over 50 years ago. Before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her private grotto. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook belladonna for elderberries. Scrope tried to warn her.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Scrope wishes to give it to the headmaster. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to honour her wishes. Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for those pages, Scrope thought you might also find the ring.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably frustrated with Scrope and got a bit too eager with a cleaver. Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and now views this small injury as a reminder of her good heart.
Oh.
How did you know that I'd found a book? And that it's missing pages?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out of sight. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle. Scrope knows how to keep secrets.
It seems this may help us both. I shall do it.
Scrope is relieved. Scrope hoped the young Slytherin would be willing to help. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast and place it on the pedestal there. Good luck.
Okay.
Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your pages. And the ring.
불쌍한 스콜로.
What was it you needed me to do, Scrope?
Scrope would never presume to need anything from a student. Scrope simply thought that you might find the pages you seek in Apollonia's grotto. And that if you were to go there, you might also find the Black family ring.
It seems this may help us both.
Scrope.
Good luck. 작은 동굴을 이제 조사를 해야 되는데 헐 블랙감은 완전 잔인하다. 필요 없어졌다고 목을 베다니. 근데 집안의 비밀이 새어나갈 수도 있으니까 뭔가 처분하는 그런 거에 대해서 그럴 수 있다고 생각이 들긴 하는데. 이거 피해야 돼. 피하고 아.
Incendio.
안 돼.
출근길에 힐링하게 해주셔서 감사합니다. 회사 앞에 도착해서 나가봅니다. 아침 식사 든든하게 사드세요. 오늘도 즐거운 하루 되세요.
아이고, 노래는 자연님 감사합니다.
Incendio.
무빙?
Incendio.
아! 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 으! 아! 아, 탐켄치 누가 키웠냐? 진짜. 아, 포르시오 같은 걸 빨리 배워야 되는데. 성공! 어떻게 됐네?
Incendio.
뭐더지? 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 아. 털을 이용해 공중부양?
Incendio. Incendio. Incendio.
아. 어우, 빡세. 있나? 있네.
Incendio.
Yes. 어딨어?
Incendio.
빠빠빠. 못 때리거든요. 안 돼! 아, 혓바닥 떨어졌어. 이런. 에라이. 좋아요. 오, 폭포가 있네. 오. 배가 있었으면은 좀 더 수월하게 갈 수 있었을 텐데. 저 오징어는 뭐지? 오징어 그림 있네.
Why would I
내
need a piece
초상화가
of
있잖아.
toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
와, 잠깐만. 반지만 있는 게 아닌데?
Could it be? A visitor? Oh? Ah. Ooh. Ah. The name's Richard Jackdaw. I was a student, just like you, about a century ago. How in the world did you find this
목이
place?
A house elf named Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Ah. Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago. Poor Scrope. Still holds a candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these treasures just to impress her. Alas, 'twas to no avail. I thought a secret map I pilfered from Peeves would pique her interest. But she simply rolled her eyes. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book? Not my finest moment.
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed the map to what I can only describe as an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next? Here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to find the pages?
I think I can guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Why did I need the toast to get in here?
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea. Seems some squids love toast. They should have taught you that at Hogwarts.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor, whatever's sure to cause the most chaos. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive romp through the library.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages, I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages are still tucked in my waistcoat. If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated skeleton, they're yours for the taking.
되게 담담하게 말하네. 네, 좋습니다. 보자. 일단 이 다리를 건너서 촛불을 끈 다음에 모르겠네요.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
퀘스트 이름이 우리가 사랑하는 유령이야. 뭐지? 어쨌든 위험한 곳에 가게 되었군요. 반지는 유감스럽게도 이미 팔렸고. 네. 스크롭이 들으면 슬퍼하겠는데.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter Apollina's grotto. The toast was the key. I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's agreed to lead me to the pages I've been looking for.
Phew, that boy was never good enough for Apollonia. Oh, what of the Black family ring?
I'm sorry to say that Jackdaw sold it long ago.
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another way to impress the headmaster. Well, Scrope takes some consolation in knowing that the young Slytherin found what they needed.
I did. Thank you again, Scrope. You're a credit to House Elves.
오. 그러면 나는 금지된 숲으로 가야 되는 건가? 일단 퀘스트. 아, 드디어 무장해제 마법 배운다. 자, 익스펠리아르무스를 배우러 갑시다. 지금이 낮이니까 배울 수 있을 거예요.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
안녕하세요. 나만 의상 튀는 거 봐. 전학생이면 이 정도 패기는 보여줘야지. 교수님.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
네.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
출근 직후는 신녀에게 감사를 표하고 떠나보겠습니다. 오늘 하루도 행복하시고 즐거운 방송 되세요.
잘 다녀오세요. 익스펠리아르무스. 이러면 자물쇠 따는 거. 스킬은 또 어디서 배울 수 있을까? 새로운 마법 좀 배우고 싶은데.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
교장이랑 동기였네.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
시간의 상처가 뭐야?
Time itself. I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
좋아요. 그럼 이것도 배웠고. 다음. 이 스킬을 배워야만 다음 퀘스트를 또 진행을 할 수가 있었네. 금지된 숲으로 그럼 가볼까요? Expecto Patronum.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
꽃들이 꿍꿍거리고 있어. 자, 금지된 숲으로 가자. 뭐가 있을까? 일단 닭이 있네. 뭐라 적혀있는 거지? Dangerous Ministry of Magic. 내가 영어를 알았더라면 이 숲에 들어가지 않았을 텐데. 영어를 몰라서 들어가게 되네. 나이스 돈. 오. 좋아요. 수레. 망가진 수레가 꽤 많이 보인다.
Here I am, as good as my word.
귀신이라 낮에는 못 다니는 건가?
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek.
Intramuros.
As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
잭도우의 명면?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a
경고
lake.
너무 무섭게 주는 거
You'll see.
아니야?
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
오른쪽에서 귀신 소리 들리는데.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me.
거미, do not enter. 들어가지 마시오.
Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Adios. 안 돼! 그냥 젖은 쥐똥으로 사무려 내려왔네.
What are you up to now? Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio!
Nothing to do now but keep going.
아우 진짜 킹맞게 하네 진짜. 일로 와.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Accio! Expelliarmus!
천벌!
Incendio!
내가 다 쓸까? 와 얘네 사람 잡아먹었나봐요. 뼈밥. 이건 어떻게 없앤디야? 불타는 거미를 때려 폭박. 그냥 태우면 되나? 아. 그걸 누가 말하는 소리 들리지 않나요? 시스코 출동이다. 뭔가 커넥션 어쩌고 하니까.
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
다른 길로 좀 세워 나갈 때나? 여기서 말소리가 들리는 게 꽤 신경 쓰인단 말이죠.
This is up and London. I've never heard such rubbish in all my life. Perhaps I shall scout around Fellcroft for something to poach.
어우, 나 레벨 몇이지? 음, 12. 밀렵꾼이 있는데 말이죠.
Why there's such a fuss over poaching. Enough dumb beast for everyone.
한 명이 아니네 또.
Yes, but only muggles fall to such ailments. You really do worry too much. Now, where did I set my traps? Was it lower or upper Hogsfield?
조금 힘들 것 같은데.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a knocktail.
다음을 기약하겠다. 달려. 오, 이쁘다.
Revelio.
얘네들 뭐죠? 뭔가 엄청 귀엽게 생긴 것 같아. 퍼프 스킨. 하지 말아봐. 너 귀엽게 생긴 것 같아. 돌 다 부셔버렸다. 앞에 켄타우로스 다니는 것 같은데? 뭐 돌아서 가면 되겠죠? 켄타우로스랑은
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
잭도의 무덤.
There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
이 동굴은 어떻게 오는 거지?
Revelio.
Intramuros.
Intramuros. Wow.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Oh shit.
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Ah.
You've been paying attention.
Ah.
I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead.
아침 식사하시는데 부족한 것 같아서 3만원 추가. 아침 식사 든든하게 드세요.
감사합니다. 무기를 뺏을 수 있네. 야.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
노래는 자연이 감사합니다. 예이. 뚫을 수 있는 거였구나 여기. 좋아, 이제 방해꾼도 사라졌겠다. 무덤에 들어가 봅시다.
I wonder how big this place is.
Wonder how, wonder why. La 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 la.
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long.
오. 거미의 시체가 있는데.
오늘도 죽음을 많이 먹었지만 배고픈 김고미.
Incendio.
문 열어. 네, 감사합니다. 다녀오세요. Thank you very.
Someone don't casual visitors down here.
Whee!
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
Incendio.
아따 이게 뭐야?
Incendio.
깨워.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
아!
I'm not going to touch those.
우후! 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 이거 설마 거미들 다 잡아야 열리는 거 아니지? 아 멈춰. 아 멈춰. 아
Incendio.
우와.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
아! 아! 아우! 아우, 킹받아. 예.
Incendio.
어. 패드. 왠지 여왕거미가 나올 것 같은 느낌인데.
Incendio.
어우, 이 거미들 이거 킹받네, 킹받아. 저 아래 반짝이는 건 뭐지? 아하. 여기가 완전 그냥 던전 같은
Another
곳인 것
puzzle.
같아.
Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Accio.
Wonder how, wonder why. 문 열어.
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
아, 세 개군요. 일단 저쪽으로 가려면 길을 좀 만들어야 되는 것 같아요. 여길 좀 더 돌아다녀 보죠. 여기 사이 길은 뭐지? 그치. 뭐가 없을 리가 없지. 이 거미는 뭐지? 킹받네. 여긴 또 뭐지? 상자가 있네요.
Not a headless skeleton in sight, but I may as well help myself to this.
거꾸로 거슬러 가봅시다.
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there.
이 옆쪽은 또 뭘까요? 어허. 그냥 아이템을 얻기 위한 장소들인가 봐. 뭔가 이제 다 들려야 될 것처럼 생겼단 말이지. 여긴 좀 여긴 안 가면 될 것 같은데, 그죠?
That's odd. You'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot. There's no sign of him.
뭔가 보이는 건 다 가져가고 있긴 한데
There it is. The bridge. It's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the head of Richard Jackdaw.
어우, 빙바다. 버려. 어우. 좀 세 보이는 애 나왔네요. 어우, 멈춰. 와. 와, 반속 테스트 잠깐만.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
어딜 도망가요?
Incendio.
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
어우, 거미들 징글징글해.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? I'll need to look around for the symbol.
아, 아래쪽 걸 치고 올라가야 되는군요. 그러니까. 하나. 둘. 둘. 자, 어떻게 바로 오지?
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
하나가 더 있나? 얼마? 세 개가 다일 것 같은데. 딱히 순서가 있어 보이진 않고요. 열렸다. 좋아요.
I must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains. And those pages.
잭도는 여기까지는 왔다는 거네.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
안녕.
Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years.
갑자기 내 목이 날아갈 것 같은데. 보자. 일단은 상자. 이거 못 쓰러뜨리나? 안 되네. 이건 뭐지? 7골드. 일단 챙길 수 있는 건 다 챙기고 장비 좀 갈아입고 못 갈아입네요. 오케이.
Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
왜 부금이 심상치 않아지는 거지? 아우 쉣. Expelliarmus. 무장해제 걸면 얘네 금방 잡네. 아. 안 돼. 오케이. 대빵인가 얘가? 저 공 계속 만드는 거 키바내기라. 끝. 다음 놈, 다음 놈. 아, 도망쳐. 칼 빼서 칼 빼서. 여. 마무리. 됐다. 배치웠나.
That's unnerving. What's happening?
여기는
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
거울 속으로인데 완전.
Where am I?
여기는 어디지?
Oh no. The room is starting to flood.
좋지 못한데요?
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
갈 수 있어.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
그러니까요. 여기 뭐 하는 곳일까요? 오!
Can it be?
말하는 그림이다.
It's you.
안녕하세요.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on
아무튼
the
책
pedestal.
가져와 하네.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
오, 이제 재능을 받을 수 있게 됐어. 이게 뭐지? 이건가? 오, 좋아요. 일단은 어둠의 마법을 올립니다. 그래서 스투페파이 익스펠리아르무스 피해 저주. 바로 이거야.
Revelio.
어딨지? 아브라카다브라 왜 아직 못 써? 임페리어 크루시오 이거 다 배우고 싶은데 왜 못 배우지? 아직 약해서? 빨리 이 세 가지를 배워야 될 텐데. 어쨌든 나가서 책을 가져와 봅시다.
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Off on
지도
another
내시.
adventure, are we?
여기서 나가면 어디로 이어져 있는 거지? 그냥 암만 생각해도 이거 3인칭이랑 1인칭이랑 자유롭게 할 수 있게
I'm
했었어요.
back at Hogwarts. I
뭐야?
wonder when Professor Fig will be back.
호그와트로 들어왔네요.
I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away.
여기로 갈 수 있는.
Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
책도 날아다니고 있고. 오케이. 그럼 저 잠시만요. 네, 다들 안경에 불만이 많은 것 같아서 다른 안경으로 이제 바꿔드리겠습니다. 옛날에 그 무드가 이랬던 것 같은데. 이거 성능은 좋아. 무디였나요? 무디인가. 골라봐. 1번, 2번, 3번, 4번, 5번, 6번. 오케이. 더 좋은 장비가 있구만. 이건 뭐지? 미확인 망토와 로브? 필요의 방에서 이 장비의 품질을 확인할 수 있습니다. 오, 이게 뭘까요? 신기한 걸 얻었네. 필요의 방은 또 뭐야? 필요의 방이 뭘까요? 여기에 상자가 있다고 뜨는데, 아, 여기 안에 있나 보다.
Revelio.
레벨리오. 저 안엔 들어갈 수 없어. 나이도.
Tego.
패스트도 한번 봐볼까요? 비행 수업이잖아. 오, 드디어 빗자루를 타고 날아다닐 수 있겠구만. 아, 비행 수업 운동장이 안 찍혀 있네. 보자. 오. 완전 멋져. 낮에 배우나 보다.
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
오. 와.
Mr.
마법사의 돌
Kaufman, your
생각나.
attention, please.
제일 처음에.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa. Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Hello.
The goal
Hello.
of today is to remind all
Nice
of you
to meet
how to maneuver
you.
on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This, I fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and
Up.
clearly, then kick your leg over and
Up,
rest your
up,
weight
up,
on
up.
the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
업.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
나도 님부스 2000 줘.
Up. One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
지금은 님부스 2010인가요? 2020. 님부스 2020.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
네.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one
This'll take
piece.
some getting used to. This is brilliant.
Yes. good and lean.
너무 쉽고?
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Go, move out.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
아,
What a view!
Hello!
Brilliant.
어디. 아, 우와.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
오. 우와. 여기 상자 있는데?
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
토스트를 좋아하는
Good, I've got this.
바로 그냥 엑셀 밟아버리지. 모기 불러달라고?
That wasn't.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
왜 갑자기 10이지?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as... Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
되게 말이 많은
How is
성격이네.
Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous
게이지가
bridge.
된다.
Think of all the magic holding it
배시를
up.
하면
I mean,
게이지가
look
나.
at it. And Meowlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Ooh.
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
퀘스트 못 깰 뻔.
Let's hug our whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back.
오케이. 안뜰로 돌아가라고 하네요.
Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
애들한테 그냥 들이박았는데 애들 튼튼한데? 야, 어떻게 다녔는데?
And where have you two been?
아, 비켰다.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom, the proper respect. But, Professor...
Enough.
Class is
선생님,
finished for the day.
제 때문에 제가 일탈을 했습니다.
As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
좋다.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
바로 비행기 타러 가야겠는데? 자, 일단 챌린지 보상부터 좀 받고 다 갈아버려야겠는데. 좋아요. 지도 보고 호그스미드로 갑시다. 지팡이 사러. 스포츠 어쩌고 거기가 어디지? 여기 있다. 빗자루 사러 갑시다. 혜리는 선물 받던데 지 돈으로 안 사고.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
난 빗자루 선물해줄 사람이 없나?
Beetle the Bard is a bit too hairy-hearted for my taste.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
안녕하세요.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and
제일
performance.
잘 나가는 걸로.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around, thank you.
What are we looking for today?
한번 봐볼까요? 가격은 다 똑같아 보이는데 그냥
That
외양만
item
다른
is of the
건가?
highest quality.
이게 제일 깐진데? 그죠?
That item is of the highest quality.
얘가 불 나가잖아.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
오케이, 나머지는 다 팔아봅시다.
핑야 54큐.
Nice doing business with you.
건땡님 구독 감사합니다. 땡. 굿. 필요해 최고의 방이 어딜까요?
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say,
와.
some enhancements.
업그레이드된 비행기
Knew I was right
빗자루
about
파는 게
you.
아니라
I think you'll be quite
빗자루를
happy with the
사면은
performance
추가로
of any broom at
업그레이드를 할
lower
수 있는
altitudes. But you
방향을
may
제시하는.
notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned
저
broom courses for time trials.
슬리데린이에요.
Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight
죽음을
statistics.
먹는 자가
If
되기 위해서
you were to
강해지고
compete for the
있습니다.
best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
내가 왜 적임자라고 생각해?
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. He's forever in here studying the newest models. Oh, if your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the...
오케이.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the quiz. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
기다려봐. 너희 집에서 얻은 걸 너한테
What are we
팔아야겠어.
looking for today?
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Thanks for stopping by.
이게 남는
Hope to see you again.
장사지. 자, 이것도 팔아야 돼. 근데 이거 성능 좀 좋아 보이는데? 잠깐 봐봅시다. 오.
What are we looking for today? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
오케이. 굿바이. 자, 퀴디치 경기장으로 가봅시다. 호그와트로 가서 이쪽으로 가야 되나 봐요. 일단 출구 쪽으로 가서 빗자루를 착용을 따로 해야 되나? 장비에 빗자루. 뭐야, 빗자루 소환은 어떻게 할까요?
Revelio.
제가 플스가 아니라 플스래. 그러니까 PC가 아니라 플스라 가지고
You can't
키가
imagine how
다릅니다.
inconvenient travel was before I...
Protego.
그러면 하나 둘 셋.
에리에
양배추. 벤세님 구독 감사합니다. 뭔가 키가 있을 텐데요, 그죠? 앨범 꼭? 아.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
처리하려고 했는데.
Hello, Melda. Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
쫄? Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
18개월 동안 60승 숭배해왔다고 알리세요.
블라님 구독 감사합니다. 그래.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
보여줘야 돼? 아, 정말.
Did it! Brilliant!
너 최고 기록을 깨면 되는 건가?
Missed one.
엥? 나 들어간 거 아닌가?
This is rather fun. Excellent. Ah, success.
우후. 으아!
Could have done better.
페널티 많이 받으면 어떻게 되는 거지?
Did it.
아, 그 여자애 꺼덕대는 거 보고 싶지 않은데.
This is rather fun.
그래도 이겼다. 1초? 1초인가요?
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want respect from the likes of you. All you do is insult people.
You and everyone else need to get a thicker skin. Anyway, I'm moving on to the next course. It's near Irondale and offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke.
whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Goodbye. 무슨 스타벅스 같이
Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
와, 이걸 1분 30초에 들었다고? 한 번만 더 해보자.
Made it!
아, PC면 가능했는데. 너무 어려워.
Now that's more like it.
아, shit!
That wasn't planned.
맞다. 자, 그래서 호그스미드 이제 가봐야 돼요.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
호그스미드, 나 그 깨구리 초콜릿 먹고 싶은데.
Has there ever been a vampire worth knowing?
가자.
You're back. With something to report, I hope?
완전 죽밥이던데요? 제가 다 찌발려 버렸는데요?
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and is wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
네.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine, says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Ellie...
너무 말이 많아.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a... How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
속도. 그래서 어떻게 업그레이드?
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. What are we looking for today?
업그레이드 어떻게?
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
나중에.
Revelio.
아하. 오, 뒤에서 빗자루 연습. 오. 포션도 사기는 해야 되는데 말이죠. 여긴 지팡이가 되고. 여긴 뭐 팔진 않았던 것 같기도 하고. 버터비어. 나이스. 라스트 한 페이지. 여긴 뭐지?
Ah, hello. And how would one like to be styled today?
안녕하세요.
Hello.
Oh, come in. Come in. Welcome to Madame Snelling's Tress Emporium.
미자원이네.
I'm sure I've no need to introduce myself. They used to call me Snelly. Oh, Snelly, why aren't you studying to be an aura? But I showed them. They're stuck in the dust at the ministry, and I'm here thriving. Absolutely thriving. But look at you. Look at you. I can certainly see why you paid me a visit.
저 얼굴 가지고 뭘 하시는
Looking
거예요?
for a change, are we?
Why not, I say? What sort of change?
Some are going for that muggle with consumption, sort of death becomes me allure. But you won't find poisons here. No need for chloride of lime or ammonia when you have magic. Why don't you spend a moment choosing how you'd like to look? You can change your hair too if you'd like.
네.
What services do you offer?
What is it you might be interested in?
아, 별론데? 마음에 드는 머리가 모차르트 머리냐고 이거. 이 머리 좀 괜찮은 것 같기도. 좀 힙한데? 앞머리 있으면 너무 갑갑해 보인다. 이 머리도 간지나는데. 저는 이제 죽음을 먹는 자가 되어야 되기 때문에 헤어스타일도 이제 평범해서는 안 됩니다. 이걸로 할까? 이것도 좀 이쁜 것 같기도? 핑크색 빨간 머리도 있네. 오, 이쁜데 오. 그러게요. 이 미용실은 흉터도 만들어주네. 눈썹도 중요하지. 사람 인상에서 눈썹도 많이 좌지우지한다고. 모나리자도 있는데? 눈썹 좀 얇아야겠는데 얘는. 원래 화장이 정석이면 이건데 일자 눈썹. 이걸로 합시다. 눈썹 색도 바꿔줘야 돼요. 머리색이랑 맞춰서. 예. 핑크색 너무 연한 것 같기도 하고. 눈도 이쁜 색 많네. 오. 눈색이 이쁜 게 많네. 이 색 이쁘다. 에메랄드색. 여긴 검정색. 좋은데요? 오, 레게 머리. 이게 더 어려 보이는 것 같기도 하고. 단발로 할까요? 아니면 이걸로 할까요? 1번, 2번. 다른 단발이요? 이런 단발도 있긴 해. 이런 단발도 있긴 해. 이것도 단발이라면 단발이겠지? 그냥 이걸로?
You can stop by anytime.
취소 눌렀다.
What is it you might be interested in?
아, 진짜. 잠깐. 금방 바꿀 수 있어. 아, 이 키 헷갈리는 거 이거. 아. 됐어. 눈썹은 일자 눈썹. 처음거 그대로였구나. 이건가? 두 번째 눌렀던 단발이요? 그게 뭐지? 아, 이거?
You
어차피
take
이걸
care now,
해봤자
and I shall hope to see you
이렇게 될
soon.
건데. 족경. 일단 머리를 좀 바꾸자. 모자 쓰면 그냥 다 올려버리는데 레전드네. 일, 2, 3, 4, 5 6 7 방법은 없어요. 난 죽음을 먹는 자. 정커.
죽음을 먹고 마시고 다시 또 먹고 마시고 하는 자.
먹고 마시고 먹고 마시고.
You're back. Nice to see you again. What are we looking for today?
먹을 언제 시켜주냐고.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
네. 퀘스트를 한번 봐봐야겠다. 세바스찬 부현 마법 온프링고. 어쨌든 둘 다 배워야 되는 건가 보네. 지도. 호그와트로 돌아가야 합니다. 알트 F4. 이번에 2인가 나왔다고 하던데.
Revelio.
레비오사. 레비오사.
Professor Weasley?
글쎄요, 투 할지 말지 모르겠네요.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
와, 뭐야. 갑자기 문이 생겼어.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
장갑 생긴 거 킹받네. 손가락 뭉쳐놓은 거 같이 생겼어. 주방 장갑 같이 생겼어.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it.
여기가 필요해
Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
아, 여기 그 해리 거울 있었던 거
to
거기네.
suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Oh.
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Evanesco. 어우, 어려워라. Evanesco.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
Revelio.
자, 에바네스코.
Excellent work.
Oh.
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
빨리 갑시다. 빨리. 1분 1초가
Where in
아까운
Merlin's name is that
상황이야.
elf?
여긴 뭐지? A에게 여기서 오랫동안 널 기다렸어.
Goodness. My old school bag.
옛날 책가.
Wondered where that had got to.
아마 네가 예상한 것보다 몇 센티미터 더 많은 양피지를 배정받았을 거야.
I'll just take a
혹시
quick
다음에
look at
만나고
this.
싶으면 나에게 알려.
Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
네. 옛날 가방이 여기 있었대요.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
와. 배운 거 바로 써먹고 이 필요의 방의 끝에는 뭐가 있을까요? 아시오를 써야 되는 건데 이건. 뭐라? 장소가 꽤 넓은데. 뭔가 아시오를 쓸 수 있는 이유가 또 있나 보네요. 어딘가에 올라가야 된다든지. 일단 쭉쭉 가봅시다. 여기로 끌고 와야 될 것 같은데.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
No, not. That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
어라? 뭐지? 이거 부서졌는데? 아, 이것도 마법으로 복구시켜야 되나? 자.
Repairer.
이게 레파로가 아닌 거지?
Levioso.
뭘까요? 강 주제에 나한테 무역 필요할 거라고 생각하다니 좀 불쾌하네. 건방지게 말이야. 오, 도끼날을 갈고 있어. 여기는 오와 뭐죠? 등이 막 떠있네요. 이쁜데.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
하프도 있네.
What was that?
에?
Was that a golden snitch?
스니치다. 골드 스니치다.
Perhaps you summon your wits and find out.
Accio!
뭘까요? 어?
Revelio. Accio.
오. 여기도 이것도 열 수 있었어.
Revelio.
레벨리오를 좀 더 많이 써볼 걸 그랬는데.
Accio. Revelio.
너머를 어떻게 하는 걸까요? 오, 열렸다.
Revelio.
네, 뭐로 가든.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
뭐로 가도 올케만 가면 되지, 그죠? 신법사입니다. 어? 도비다.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait
얘가
right there.
디크구나.
Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with.
오,
I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify
이제 내 방이야?
unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
아. 된 건가?
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
오.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
좋아요.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
냉. 우현 마법.
Revelio.
이거를 아. 아하. 아, 하우징 시스템이구만. 오, 일단 뒤로 가고 화분용 테이블이랑